up, everybody? Why is this picture in the background? Hold on a second. What just happened? Wait, can we go back? Start over. There we go. Let's turn the audio down a little bit. Happy Tuesday, everybody. There we go. We did it. We did it. I ruined the transition. I had it all set up so nice. Dang it. Well, boys and girls, you made it through another workday. We just get a round of applause from everybody. Hope your day was well. Mine was excellent. I was incredibly busy, but I just took a hot shower, got some coffee, and yeah, ready to do this thing. Last night was a lot of fun. Oh my word. Last night was so much fun. Oh man, we'll get into that in a second though. Let me get in here. I've got a couple of special thank yous. I need, well, one for sure. Yeah, jumping in the chat. You guys are always welcome to come in when the scheduled streams are up. Usually have a few people to jump in. Anyway. Ooh, that coffee's hitting different. I mentioned that because Carry On. Is it or Carry On? You're gonna have to tell me. Is it Carry On or Carry On? It's got to be Carry On, right? Anyway, Carry On Gaming came in with the first comments, the first super chat of the stream. I appreciate it, man. You always have a lot of kind things to say. He says, "Thank you for everything you've done for my YouTube channel, my guy." Listen. You are the one that I am most impressed by. You are an incredible individual, man. It's very kind of you, and I wish you all the best. Who else we got in here? Nitro Curse hopping in shortly after that. Let me get the zoom down here. Nitro Curse, what's up, buddy? Croy H. Incursion partner fantasticness order is the following. Myself. Then Isaac, Marquito, McFabio, Unzo, Finkeldink, Banana Grant, PG, then everyone else, or something like that. Now, where is my date with Brian? Oh. Man, that is so loud. There. God, that is so loud. Oh, I even turned it down. It's at like 20%. Easy. My volume is super low. You talking about the music volume or you talking about the audio volume? I mean, it's peaking right where it should be peaking, if you know what I mean. Is anybody else having issues with the audio? Under Mother, hey Joel, you're not bald, you're just taller than your hair. That is an excellent comment. I like that a lot. Like a whole lot. Axe Patel in the chat, what's up, buddy? Good to see you this evening. Always in early on. Middle Finger. Middle Finger, I saw you. Well, I'll get into that in a second. Easy is clearly deaf. Sounds fine to me. I don't know, man. You may want to use some headphones. I'm trying not to blow people's ears out. Even now, I feel like my audio might be a little high. I just don't want it so noisy that when I randomly yell, like I tend to do, I blow people's eardrums out. White Mummy, what's up, man? Excited? Yeah. I'll run through that a couple more times just so everybody gets a feel for it. And then we'll do the shorter one. I'm having some audio issues with that one. I'll show that to you in a second. Devin Seltzer, Cuphead playthrough number 2. When? Man, you are an OG. Shout out to you, Devin. That game was a lot of fun. Oh, I was so excited at that point. Not that I'm not now, but I was really excited at that point in the channel, just to branch out and do something different. Getting other people saying the volume's good. Nitro Curse, nice logo. East Salinas. Didn't your name used to be East Salinas Squad? Or am I not remembering that correctly? Sup, Joel? James in the chat. Crimson Falcon, as always. Good to see you as well. I synced up the 2 Incursions streamed and watched it last night. So good. Thank you so much. So, Scarco, I was up really, really late last night because once the stream ended, I had a lot of energy. And so I turned on Brian's stream and I watched it back, probably like 90% of it, just to see from his perspective, which, whew, I sound really annoying. I don't know how y'all sat through that. Man, I haven't annoyed myself in that one. Did you guys enjoy it? It was meant to be lighthearted. Like, we weren't really taking it too serious. I was kind of surprised. As a matter of fact, we made it to Zone 8, which at that point, it was late enough. Even though I ended up staying up for like another 2 hours, but it was getting late enough in my head that it was like, I mean, we got to get off this thing. I got work in the morning. But I think if we were really paying attention to it, I think we could have gone quite a bit further than that, to be honest with you guys. More incursions. It's going to happen soon, for sure. Enjoyed seeing you carry BG in the dungeons yesterday. I mean, as I mentioned yesterday, it seemed pretty clear to me who was doing the carrying there. All right, we got to open this puppy up. So let me show you guys. I'm going to transition over. Let me transition over here. So White Mummy, who is in the chat, is an incredibly talented and kind person. We'll put it that way. And yeah, I just threw an idea at him yesterday, and like in it was like 2 hours, he had this put together for me. So yeah, watch this scene transition. This one, I'm not going to use it for every scene transition. It's kind of like a beginning of the stream kind of thing, but I wanted you guys to see it. It's really good. Here we go. Eh? It's professional looking, right? It's pretty cool. He's way more talented than I am. Let me show you. Let me mute this. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you the quicker one. So this one has got some audio associated with it. Hang on one second. Let's pause all this. I need your guys' help, because for me this sounds really, really loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Let me know how this sounds for you. It sounds really loud for one, and it sounds, at least in my headphones, it's got like this real crackly sound. Here we go again. That is cool. Yeah, give me some feedback on that. In the meantime, I will probably I think I'm going to keep it like that, but I'm going to turn off the audio for now. There, I think that did it. Yeah, White Mummy. If there's ever anything that I can do for you, please let me know, man. You've been super generous with your time and your talents. And there's a lot more coming too. Let's see. Let's get caught up in the chat here. KG is in the chat. Hey, Jolene. Hi, Jolene. Really enjoyed seeing you carry. Oh, I read that. I'm sorry. It's such a good comment. I had to read it again. Devin, that game was so awesome. I love the rage that came from it. That and your old school 3-star labyrinth challenges. Good times. Let's see. Joel, are you up to date with the What If series? Yes, I actually am. We can talk about that if you'd like to. Pixie Bell is in the chat. You know what I need to do before we get too far into this? Pixie, where are you at? Hold on. Let me find Pixie. Pixie has a swift and powerful mod hammer. Pixie Bell is now a moderator for your channel. Congratulations, Pixie. And you know who else I need to do that for is White Mummy. Okay, getting some feedback. That's how loud everything should be. I think you may need to turn up your audio easy. If you think that that's how loud everything should be, it's loud compared to your mic, but I do like the faster animation. Yeah, I might even White Mummy. Let me throw it in here again. Hopefully, there's no audio. Just that last, like, boop, that right there, that sort of in and out, that fade that it does at the end. I almost think we could just make it that. Because that first part is so cool that, like, I don't want to rush it. I almost just want to keep that as part of the other transition, if that makes sense. And then we'll make the quicker one like 2 seconds or whatever. Or even a second and a half. White Mummy is awesome. I tend to agree with that. Pixie Bell says, I do? Question mark. I felt it necessary. I feel like you keep Brian's chat under control. I'm not saying, listen, if you don't want it, it's fine. I can take the wrench back. I just I felt that it was an honor to have you here. That's all I'm saying. You're appreciated here. I know you're not used to that over in Brian's chat, but you're appreciated here. Wanted to show you guys what's with all the friend requests. Okay, I add who did I add? Undermother, that's what it was. Do we just start adding people at random? Yeah, I'm gonna pick somebody random, and then I'm gonna throw the rest of you into the abyss. The Orange Ninja. All right, welcome to the friends list. As for everybody else, thanks for playing. Try again. We'll see you next time. I'll do that off screen, actually. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I was tempting and would like to have gotten the 4-star Nimrod. I'm like a lot behind. The only fights I've run for that were the arena fights that we did before the Incursions run last night. So, yeah, needless to say, I'm pretty far behind. Derek from R Loki, what's up, man? Pound on the screen. Let's see here. Oh god, Robo Pixie in the stream too. Heaven help us. Thanks for the kind words, White Mummy. Anytime, buddy. We're gonna make a dynamic duo. I can just feel it. Those are thirst requests. Yeah, I used to get them all the time. But I kind of, I think it's kind of fun. Oh yeah, let me turn the audio back up here. I'm gonna turn that audio on for you. I'm gonna turn music back on in my headphones. Audio levels have been kind of all over the place tonight, so give me thumbs up if the game audio is good for you guys. Hopefully it is. So last night, can you please dump energy before I have an anxiety attack? I think I'm going to leave it there. Makes me laugh every time someone sends an Incursion invitation to BG. It's not going to happen. It's not. I think he just does it out of spite. Joel, you can turn off friend requests in the settings. I know. I had it off for a long time. And people forgot about me, which is cool. So I turned it back on. And now they're coming back in. Which is just fun. One thing you don't know is I would very often just friend people. And they would just send me messages like, hey, I'm a big fan, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, cool, appreciate the support, blah, blah, blah. And then I'd unfriend them immediately and never talk to them again. But I made them happy, so I'm all about it. Audio's good? Okay. Yeah, I've got to figure out a way, White Mummy, to adjust. It doesn't seem like there's a setting, at least built into vanilla OBS, to be able to adjust the audio in those transitions. You basically just upload it, and you can tell it to either play audio or not play audio. It doesn't seem to be a lot of options for anything else. Ooh, one other thing. My, this little spit guard, or whatever these things are called, windbreakers, in front of the microphone. The one that's here, I absolutely hate, which I feel bad saying because a friend of mine bought it for me. But it's just gigantic and it's right in my face. I just feel like it takes up so much real estate on the screen. But I bought one of those little like fuzzy microphone tops. That should be in, I think, tomorrow. Should be in tomorrow. So yeah, we'll get this thing out of the way and get a little fuzzy top on the microphone. That'll be a nice change. I can remove audio or just make it very low. I would just turn it down to about 50% of whatever it is now, because I can always increase the desktop audio on my end if I have to. Guess we'll run that again. So one thing that became very apparent to me, because I was watching Brian's version of what happened last night back on his stream, is that I kind of forget sometimes that there's been 4 years that have transpired, essentially. I say 4, it's like 3 and 6 months, 7 months, whatever it's been. Yeah, basically 4 years since I played the game, streamed, or was like really a part of YouTube at all. So there's just so many people that I take for granted and assume like they know the history of the channel and everything that's gone on. But there's, yeah, there's more people that don't understand the connection for me and Brian, or me and MCOC. So I feel like at some point I'm gonna have to explain all that, because there were a lot of new faces in the stream last night, and I appreciate all of it. But yeah, I feel like I almost need to reintroduce myself at some point. We may get into that here in a little bit. How dare you approach me, peasant? Oh, you're talking about friend requests? Yeah, that's kind of how Brian views you guys. I don't really mean that. He loves you. Rick Ashley, what's up, Joel? Long time. Very long time. Long time. Oh yeah, I was gonna middle finger. Hold on. I've got like 15 different things rolling around in my head right now that I want to talk about. I need an assistant. I feel like I say it every stream. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring somebody in. To help me with all of this. You think I'm joking, but I'm not even joking. Joel does not like breaking wind near his mouth. Confirmed. That's accurate. You can quote me on that one. 6-star hype grind. Ooh. Question mark? People seem to be freaking out a little bit about that, don't they? Which I don't really understand, because unless you're going for the 6-star version of hype, what difference does it make where he goes? That's kind of how I view it. I'm not sure he's going to go as high as people are thinking. Trust me, he's going to go high. Don't get me wrong there, but I don't think he's going to be breaking any records. Make Pixie your assistant. Ooh. No, I've got a couple ideas. All I know is that Brian's glasses fog up something fierce when someone in chat mentions your name. It's a fact. That is a fact. So the channel began... I guess I'll just get into it briefly. I apologize for those of you that have probably heard this 10 times now, but for those of you new, those of you that are watching this back, because I know a lot of people watch it after the fact. So I began playing MCOC just out of pure happenstance in 2016, the very tail end of 2016. We had given... I say we. I did very little. My wife gave birth to our first child right around that time, beginning of 2016, and by mid to late 2016, was up a lot at night with the kiddo. Those of you that are parents understand. Just up late at night, baby's up, he's eating, he's pooping, whatever. So I spent a lot of time with my son, rocking him to sleep, yada, yada, yada. So I was looking for something to just, I don't know, just play, while I was rocking him, and just happened to run across MCOC. And I downloaded the game. I think I downloaded it initially, I want to say December It was either really late November 2016 or early December 2016. So I was in the game like right from the jump because I think it came out that October or November, something like that. Anyway, played the game for probably about not quite a year, maybe 7-8 months, and was really enjoying it. It's so funny looking back at now, but the game was, yeah, it was very exciting. Every small detail felt very, very exciting. But anyway, somewhere around 7-8 months into the game is when I discovered that, hey, there are a couple of people on YouTube that play this game, which there wasn't a whole lot of streaming going on that I could remember then. I don't know. It's all kind of foggy. But, yeah, just sort of ran across the community online and wasn't really an active member. Was just sort of in and out of stuff here and there. He was born in 2015. Yes, thank you to my wife. I'm getting my dates all backwards. 2015. All right, just pretend that the story that I just told, none of that took place. So I downloaded the game late 2015 when it came out. Played the game for roughly a year. By the end of 2016, that's when I ran across, I think, Seaton and Brian and Dave and some other people. And by early 2017, I thought, like, I don't know. I think I can get into this. I felt like I had a really good understanding of the game. I was there from the very beginning. Seemed like a great creative outlet. Right around that time, we discovered we were going to have another kid. Late 2017, my wife was stopped working. I was just looking for a way to bring in a little bit more income. And that's where the channel was born. At that time, I worked for an insurance company. It's a long story, but I partly owned the insurance company. I ran it myself. I had my own office. And where we lived at the time, where we're still currently living, there was no internet at our house. So everything that I was doing, making the videos, editing the videos, live streams, all that stuff was happening from my office. So I would go into work, be doing my thing, taking phone calls, yada yada yada, whatever else, and then right next to me I had my laptop and I was recording things, editing things, making thumbnails. I'd go home, spend time with the kids, or the kid at that point, the wife, everybody go to bed. I would drive back to the office, stream late at night, and that happened from February 2017 right up until basically the beginning of 2018, which within just a year we had gone from nobody, nothing, no subscribers to I think we were like right at 11,000. And sort of unexpectedly, they did not renew my contract, and just like that went from live streaming and engaging and making videos every day to nothing. And because we had no stable internet at my house, the channel literally just, it stopped that day. So up from that point, which was late February 2018, up until, yeah, a week ago, we've pretty much been MIA. So I'm back. Here I am. That was a really long story. Sorry. So you downloaded the game over a period of 2 years. How bad was your internet? Listen, when I tell you our internet on a good day, upload speed or download speed was like 2, maybe. We peaked a couple times at like 4, but usually it was like point something. Okay, let me pay attention here. Your first video was on January 25th, 2017. Okay, so we started January. I was thinking it was February 2017, but that's funny. I think at that time, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it was just like an introduction. And God, it's really hard to think and play this dumb game. I'm pretty sure Rhino was my top character at that point. Joel, you have yet to peak. I appreciate that, Booker. Yeah, I'm excited to see where things go for sure. Good to have you in the chat tonight, Booker. Remember driving into the I remember driving in the office to record at night. Oh, you're talking about the streams? Man, those were long days. You spend all day at the office, go home, turn around, drive right back to the office. I wouldn't get home until after midnight, wake up, do it all over again. But yeah, I mean, in terms of just viewership, I mean, I can't lie, it was really successful. There were not as many people. I mean, it was a fraction of the number of people back then as we have in the game now. And yeah, it was a good time. Justin, who are you using as your ISP now? So, just out of the blue, we've been waiting for Starlink all year, which still has not shown up. Out of the blue, Verizon... Actually, I don't want to move it because I don't want to upset anything. Verizon started offering... It's not a mobile hotspot, but essentially an unlimited data package for a home Wi-Fi that uses LTE. Yeah, and it... download speed's about... It's between 45, 55. Upload speeds are usually between 4 to 6. Which is kind of bare minimum to be able to stream. That's why from time to time, like if we lose or if the upload speed drops a little bit, which it tends to fluctuate, if it drops a little bit since we're right on the edge of where it should be, sometimes we'll have some issues. But yeah, for the most part it's been fine. Kabam tipped. Incursions, you say? Yeah, just sort of recapping last night, which we've done a little bit, but... and you didn't do a face reveal for like 4 to 5 months. It went all downhill after that. Weck, thank you. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't have money to buy a face cam, even though they were like $10, man. We were squeaking by on pennies in a dream at that point. What are the chances BG, Joel, and Dreamin' look like triplets? I've never seen a picture of Dreamin'. Does he still stream? I know at one point I feel like he was streaming. Appreciate the sub. I'll check out who that was here in just 1 second. Ivan Ibarra Arias. I'm sorry, I butchered your name. Appreciate the sub, buddy. Glad to have you here. Oh, there's Dreaming right there. Were you in the chat? If you're bald, that is awesome. We all know BG, Dreamin', and Joel are the same person, just split personalities of each other. That is possible. I don't know what that makes me. Hey, Dooley's in chat. What's up, man? Dooley's just back from the dead. Where'd you come from? Did you miss us? Dooley. I was mentioning it on stream the other night. I think it was Saturday when you were on, so I'm sure you didn't hear me say it, but I feel like every time I go onto YouTube's homepage and I'm scrolling through there, they always recommend to me that video you made titled Epic, where it's the guy doing the singing audition. And I would say probably twice a week. Maybe more. I actually watch it. So, yeah, if your views keep going up on that, you're welcome. Hey, we got a Hobbit raid in the house. What's up, guys? Welcome. Happy Tuesday evening to everybody. Hope Hobbit's stream was just fantastic and everything you ever wanted it to be. We're happy to have you here. Yeah, the Incursions run, again to recap, because we've had more people coming in and out, but... yeah, a lot of it was just silly, you know. Whenever I'm on call with Brian, I instantly turn into like a 5-year-old, so I partially blame it on him. But yeah, I don't think we took much of that too serious. I would love to do like a quick recap video on that, but man, I just don't have the time to do it, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that he would do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take a couple of the the best parts, if you can call it that, and make like a little YouTube short and post it, or put it on Twitter. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Dreamin' is Lex Luthor. Yeah, I haven't seen... Dreamin', do you still stream? He may have answered that before. I'm sorry. There's Hopacrom in the chat. What's up, man? I feel like you are always hopping in here. Our streams must just overlap enough for that. Appreciate you sending people my way, man. It's kind of you. Grinfield. Yeah, Grinfield. Grinfield, thanks for the sub. Happy to have you. Okay, I probably should pay a little bit more attention, because I really would like to get Nimrod for any synergy purposes. Anyway, to go back to the incursions, what was I talking about there? The incursion run ended at zone... Was it zone 8, I think? I think that's accurate. I feel like we could have done better. For sure, I could have done better. Still trying to remember how to play on Stro. My... Oh. Can you hear that? Does that audio play for you guys? Or is it because I have the desktop audio muted, you don't hear it? Because if you don't hear it, you're missing the best part. Yeah, if you're not hearing it, I got to get it turned up for you guys. KG, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's very kind. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm all over the place this evening. Everybody relax. I wanted to show something. Where is it at? Let me see if this works. That does not work. Let me see if this works. All right, hold on. Follow me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. That's not it. Hold on. Go here. There it is. Okay. There's no audio for it? You don't hear it? Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay, I'll get that fixed. Let me actually I can fix it right this second. All right, let me turn that off. Let me turn that up. Okay, we should be good now. So, way back in the day. All right, let me so way back in the day when we used to stream, I would do, it's a stupid name, but whatever, go with it. I would do a stream king, so the highest total donations from a person in that evening would be the stream king, right? And then every stream I'd have a different little trophy, is what I would call them. We'd have a different little trophy, and I would keep track of all that stuff. So the top dono for each stream, I would keep on a list of let me pull it up here again. Yeah, I keep them on a list called the Wall of Fame. So all of those individual people that you see at some point or another, they were the top donors for streams, which I think we did that. That didn't completely run up through the whole time I streamed. We did that for the first couple of months, because it became a lot to keep track of. But I was look through some of those names, like, do you guys remember Dakota Shepherd down there at the very bottom? Dude, that dude was hilarious. I don't know where he's at in life. I hope he's doing well. I would love to see him back in here. That dude was so funny. But there's Weck right at the top. Weck has always been an incredible supporter of the channel. Dooley, you're right there in the middle, man. I was looking through some of these names. Middle Finger there at the bottom left. Yeah, just people that used to be in the chat all the time I haven't seen forever. But, yeah, it's just a little walk down memory lane. I guess the whole point to that is that something that, I don't know, it's an odd way to ask. Is it something you're interested in? Like, do you find that a fun addition to the stream, an interesting thing, a quirky thing? Because I'd be happy to do it. I feel like a lot of people, every time I mention it or talk about it, A lot of people say that they enjoyed it. Why am I playing Quake like this? Hold on. But I don't want to like force something that you guys are like, oh, that's really cringe, because that's really not the point. The point is just to sort of be like, hey, really appreciate the support. Oh, okay. I just realized, yeah, I'm half the PI of this homie. That's what's going on here. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna have to disown you for a second. Oh Lord, come on. Woo! I am Odin. What's up? We got some people I missed in the chat here. I'm sorry. Onyx Olympian. Good to see you. The Cow Lawyer. Welcome, welcome. Who else did we miss in here? Dooley, this brings back memories. Yes, it does. Dakota used to piss me off all the time. Yeah, he would... see, what he would do in order to get those, he would wait. He would wait until like the very, very end of the stream, and then he would just show up and he'd donate, and over the top by like a small amount, whatever the top donation was. It's pretty smart. Emailed you the low audio version in case you want to replace it now, because this one is really loud. Yeah, it's really loud. I appreciate you doing that, man. That's kind of you to hop on it so quickly. I probably will. I'll probably do that off stream. I've got a couple other things I need to do. Let's go ahead and start running some of these top champs here. So what do you got? 445. What is it? 7 mil is the 4-star Nimrod. That's really all I'm going for here. Do something like that, but let Mummy do it so it looks good. I mean, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to ask. I'm not going to ask Mummy to do it. If he wants to come up with some sort of like background image that I could put the trophies over top of, that might be kind of cool. It's been a while. I haven't been on here for a while. Cow Lawyer, your name I don't recognize. I'm happy to have you in here. Does Dakota Hudson, has anybody else seen him in other streams? I feel like he used to hang out in Brian's stream quite a bit. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Mummy for your assistant. Listen, I'm gonna require a lot out of my assistant. So daily tasks would look something like the following, right? I wake up 7 a.m. There is a iced coffee. Just a little creamer. I like French vanilla. Also could get with whatever sort of holiday is going on. Pumpkin spice. Eggnog. You get it. Roll out of bed. Slippers are there. 3 inches apart from one another. I don't want to overextend myself. Take my son to school. Get back. Get prepared for work. Get a phone call from my assistant letting me know the game plan for the day, that the thumbnail has been created, sponsors are lined up, scripts have been written, and yeah, interviews are ready to roll. And that's before 11 o'clock. Lunch is prepared on a croissant roll. I do prefer chicken salad with grapes, lightly nutted, walnuts preferably. Finally get home from work. Kick off the shoes. Take a nice piping hot shower. Bath bomb in the shower. Even though they're made for tubs, it's fine. Yeah, and then we get down here and we hit it. We knock it out. Teleprompters are ready to roll. Jokes have been thoroughly thought through and written out. I've got my scripts for all the sponsors and products. Yeah, and then just repeat. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, honestly. Compensation, haven't really thought about that yet. So, yeah, that's still kind of up in the air. Oh, man. It's good to be back. Sounds less like an assistant and more like a slave. Eh, okay. Not if they volunteer. White Mummy, I'm up for doing anything JL related. I'm assuming you are making reference to the image for the Wall of Fame and not that ramble I just went on. Joel, it feels so good to have you back streaming. Scavin Soldier, I'm happy to be back. This is just the tip of the iceberg, baby. Cashews greater than walnuts? Oh. I could go either way. I'm not super picky on my nuts. Joel, what's this? Your wrench? What's this? Your wrench my wife without asking? JK, all good. RoboPixie is on the case. Wait. So Pixie's your wife? Okay, I'm just putting that together. I did. I don't know, man. Whenever I'm hanging out in Brian's chat, I feel like Pixie she wrangles him up and she scoots him on out. And it's what I'm looking for. Dreamin', hey, you were the first famous YouTuber kicked from 4 Loki, and I'm the last. No, you got kicked? Tell me it was for a better reason than I got kicked for. So I did, for real. I got kicked out of 4 Loki. When I joined, it was really, really early on. Brian got me in there. And at that time, there were required, and I'm sure there probably still are, maybe not, I don't know, but there were required minimums for like the 3-day, was it 3-day events or weekly events? I don't remember. But one of the events was actually dueling. You had to duel. I don't even think there was like a specific character or star rating associated with it. I think you just had to complete it. I want to say it was like 10 duels or something like that. It was stupid. I hated it. Hated it with a passion. And the more that I got into the content creation and just everything tied into that, plus the fact that I was literally running a business by myself every day, yeah, it just became a lot. And I had missed, I want to say I had missed an event minimum, and then I missed the dueling requirement. And yeah, I got booted because of that. Which I remember Brian messaging me like, what happened? And he's like, I'll have a conversation with him. Meanwhile, little did I know, he was probably the one that was like, get this dude out of 4 Loki. So then at that point, I went over to 2 Loki, which 2 Loki was supposed to be kind of what our Loki is now. At least that's sort of what I thought it was. And I was only over there for a short amount of time, and a lot of the other YouTubers started to come to 2 Loki. I'm not saying it was because of me, I'm just saying there was a lot of people that started to come over to 2 Loki because 4 Loki was full. I know we had Captain Bay in there, Yeet OS was in there, the guy who now has like a beard waxing company on Etsy. Oh, what was his name? That's gonna kill me. I think Frojo was in there for a little bit, maybe. Yeah, there were a bunch of us in there. And somehow it went from just like a chill alliance to us like placing. We were number 1 in a couple of events at some point while I was there. And yeah, it was more than I was wanting to do at the time. And I think I missed some minimums again. And yeah, they kicked me out. Those dumb events. Those events were bad. Yeah, back in the day, was it the Summoner? What was the weekly summoner event that, like, everything you were doing throughout the week was building point totals towards it? Like ranking up characters, opening crystals. Oh, do you guys remember there was like a crystal opening event as well? Actually, I think I got kicked out of a couple of alliances even before 4 Loki. Yeah, that I forgot about that. Yeah, there used to be a crystal opening event, and so you would have to hoard your crystals for a week. And then when the event was going on, you were allowed to open them because you would get points towards the event. And if you were popping crystals beforehand, Summoner Advancement, yes, thank you. Yeah, that was a big deal back in the day. Anyway, if you were popping crystals before the event, it would show up in the Alliance tab, right? And so, yeah, you'd get caught. They'd kick you out for that stuff, for just opening crystals. And I remember thinking, this is so stupid. Like, this is the whole point of the game, is to open these crystals. Which at that point, you didn't get a whole lot of crystals, to be honest. There weren't crystal shards back then. At least I don't think there were. Those came in at a later date. But I had a really, really hard time holding crystals at that point. It was not easy. Summoner Advancement is still a thing, but I'm telling you, it was a big, big deal early on in the game. Esmir, I got kicked for opening crystals. It happened pretty frequently, actually. Wait, rewind. Wait. T. Ricky, rewind. Berry waxing on Etsy. No, did I say berry? I meant beard wax. Joel, you got kicked from 2 Loki, and there was a ton of drama. Yeah, I just sort of explained that. There was a lot of drama. People seem to be really, really upset about that. And then I went from 2 Loki. I think I just went. I don't even remember. Don't even remember. Hoarding 4 stars was so hard. Yeah. Getting a 4-star was not an easy thing to do. I remember I played the game for probably, I don't know, it felt like months. It was probably a month, 2 months before I finally got my first 4-star, which happened to be Colossus, which he was really, really bad back in the day, which I didn't know that. You know, there was nothing to compare him to. I thought he was really cool. I must have heard what I wanted to hear. Somebody's got to remember who I'm talking about. For some reason, I want to say his name started with a V, but that could be a total lie. Who was that? It was me, Yeet, Captain Bay, Frojo was in there. Man, I can't remember his name. That's going to bug me. I feel like all I do on live streams is just reflect from 4 years ago. I apologize. If that annoys people, just leave. I don't know what else to say. That coffee is kicking tonight. No coffee flavored milk. Real coffee. Do you not have suicides unlocked? I do have suicides unlocked, actually. I just choose not to throw them on for some reason. Vex! Shout out to KG. Well done. Shout out to my brain for remembering it started with a V. I've only just stopped opening crystals on Friday mornings. Hangover from opening as soon as Summoner Advancement refreshed. You know, the funny thing about all that is I had such a hard time hoarding crystals for a week. And then I ended up doing it every week for the channel anyway. Crystal openings were always on Mondays. So I'd hold everything every single week. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at and haven't even thought to look at is my Incursion. Are they called Incursion shards? Whatever those little blue things are. Because I know you can turn those in for crystals. I've never done it before. But before we started the run last night, I looked and they were giving those out. I think when they switched it from Dungeons to Incursions officially, there was some sort of like launch event, and they gave out 9,000 of those Incursion shards, dungeon shards, whatever they are. I don't know how many I earned last night, but I'm curious if it's enough to get like a 5-star. If it is, I'm popping it on stream. We're not holding it. Etsy is actually really cool. My wife and I had an Etsy that we ran for a while before we had kids. Oh, you mean Jimmy Fallon? Yeah, I guess he does kind of look like Jimmy Fallon, doesn't he? But Joel, you have to save it for summoner advancement minimums. No, I don't. Not in 2 Loki. Son. That is why I am there. Or 2 Loki, listen to me. R Loki. Yeah, thank you to R Loki for taking me in. and dealing with me. I'm not even sure that I was to like... I think I might have been a total score of like 900,000 at the beginning of this year. Joel, your face is so big you could headbutt through his auto block. Come on. Only I can make fun of how giant my head is. Joel, how is Starlink service? We actually do not have Starlink currently. Yeah, believe it or not, we are still waiting for that to show up. I check it pretty much every week, and it has said the same thing since February. Yeah, you're scheduled for service mid to late 2021. That's what it says every time. So we are in mid to late 2021. We had to put a $100 deposit down, and then I think as soon as it ships, they charge me like, I want to say $400. So it's not cheap, but very, very much looking forward to getting it. I'm rocking a it's not a hotspot, but it's similar to that. It's from Verizon. It pushes out Wi-Fi from a 4G LTE signal. Fortunately, it doesn't do Wi-Fi, or it doesn't do 5G. But all right, let me look at. Let me go to the store here. Let me go to the store. Incursions. What do we have? We've got 18, just shy of 19,000. What do we got here? We got 4 stars. Oh, 27? That sucks. The regular one's 22. Oh, we're so close. Do we open another Incursions run? Do we just do it with randoms? If you ever want to get into a little bit of tougher alliance modes, I am in the top 258Q, map 66777. Alliance with no minimums and chill. Platinum 4 war. Put a good word in for you. Yeah, I might get to that point. I think right now I'm just enjoying gently sliding my chubby backside into the game. I really have no desire at this point to get back into war. Not until something significant changes. Just not my cup of tea right now. But I appreciate it. I do. When PG took a break from his alliance, Laura said that he couldn't join 4Wife. I forgot that 4Wife was around while I was gone. Yeah, following back up on that Starlink, whenever it decides to show up, I think we're going to go from somewhere around like 40 to 50 megs up, hopefully to several hundred up. And I'm hoping to like triple my, or down, excuse me. And I'm hoping to triple my upload speed to be able to do something other than mobile games. Because right now this is only possible because I'm playing on my phone, which is using a separate signal that is not touching the upload or download speed from Verizon. Yeah, because I'd love to get more into variety streaming at some point. First-person shooters, I know battle royales are all the rage right now, but that's kind of my bread and butter back in the day, was first-person shooters. With this new Halo game coming out, oh, it looks so good. I don't know if it's just the nostalgia coming back, but man, I would love to do that. Can you imagine a stream where me and Brian played a first-person shooter or a battle royale together? That would be hilarious. Fair to say the service on your stream is better than BG with Comcast. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, he's been running into some issues lately, hasn't he? Outside, and I say this with fingers crossed, knocking on something made out of wood. Outside of last Thursday, we really haven't had any issues, so I'm impressed. Incursions reset today. You can get 3K from 5 rooms in Sector 8. Ugh, we have to go all the way back to Sector 8. We could do it. I thoroughly really? That's the word you chose there, Joel? I believe that after a couple runs, maybe not this next one, but in short order, if we do a couple more runs like that, I think we'll get through room 10 pretty easily. But at the same time, I'm not sure I could ever take myself too seriously with him in the chat. Like, it's just impossible. Okay, I'm having flashbacks to the Incursions right now. What is up with these characters that don't want to throw their specials? I mean, look, what else am I supposed to do? Okay, we're just gonna go for it here. Man, that's so annoying. We love your chubby backside. Derek, thank you. Thanks. I've been working really hard on it. I've been AQ and AW free for a year. I enjoy this game much more this way, and I risk getting fired far less. Oh, that was the worst, man. Like when you were really in it, you know, AQ, AW. I remember being in a conference meeting. It was at some, I don't know, was it like some hotel? Big conference room. There's like hundreds of people there. It's an all-day event, and like having to run out and go to the bathroom because I'm getting hit up on line chat like, we need you to move. Oh, I don't miss that at all. Sometimes with online teaching, Wi-Fi would crash. Yeah, that sucks, man. T. Ricky! What? I think you guys can hear that one. Hold on, T. Ricky. Hold on. Let me kill this bald man. From one bald man to another. Dead? Really? Tell me, chat, y'all heard that, right? What is hold on. T. Ricky. Wait. There we go. Oh gosh, that's so loud. Heard it that time. Good. And that sucks. You guys telling me that the whole stream yesterday in the Incursions, when I was looking like a retarded seizure, that you couldn't hear it? All right, T. Ricky. And T. That's incredibly generous. Here's a little to help with the cost of your Star Wars internet. I like it. That'll go a long way, man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how expensive it is. I think it's $3.99 on top of what we already paid, too. Much love. Much love, T. Ricky. Yeah, I gotta get something in the chat for the Stream King. You know what else I was thinking is to use for those trophies. I want to make like custom little like Brian heads. Yeah, as collector pieces for top donos. Could be a lot of fun. Audio definitely came through. I think... Okay, it's been a while since I've looked at all this, but I think the donation messages, it's $1. Okay, let me remember here. The dollar ding, which is, I think, Sonic with his ring. The $5 Falcon Punch. There might be one other one. There used to be one for an exact $8.01 donation. Which that's a throwback. That's an OG throwback. If you know, you know. Other than that, I think they're all Brian, which we've got to figure out a way to back that off a little bit. Does this mean it's back to the old days of streaming till BG is on? Am I about to lose all my nights again? Yeah, I kind of think that's what we're going to do, honestly. Worked so well before. It's really nice to be able to just close the stream down and then just go to bed if I wanted to. I usually end up staying up, but before I would close the stream, I'd have to get everything picked up for the next day of work, have to drive home. Such a pain. So now I can just show up, no pants, let my wang dang, and close it up and just, yeah, go to bed. It's nice. Okay, I'm having a really hard time focusing here. Let's focus, Joel. T-Ricky's got me all flustered here. I could 3D print something for trophy, but don't have experience with model work. When I say trophy, I do mean digital. Yeah, if you were here for the Stream King we were talking about, I can mention it again too. Towards the end, explain it all. I actually did buy... I have a 3D printer. I bought it for my boys. We were messing around with it, making like little Minecraft, Mario characters. It's a lot of fun. If BG slaps you with a copyright strike, I'm unsubscribing for him. Obi-Don, thank you. Butt holders in the chat. I don't know why I get so much enjoyment out of saying your name, but I'm glad you're here this evening. What's the deal with Starlink? The deal is I live in a place that for the last almost 8 years had no internet, just none, nothing. So when Starlink was announced, that was kind of my golden ticket back into the streaming world. And sort of out of the blue, we've been waiting since February for Starlink to show up, kind of out of the blue. Verizon started offering what we have now, so... it worked out really well. I don't think we're in any kind of long-term contract with Verizon, so whenever Starlink finally decides to make its way to the Midwest, then yeah, we'll cut this off and we'll bounce with Starlink. I remember now why you don't want to push this guy to an S2. Unstoppable. He is a pain to fight, isn't he? Ugh. Redwood in the chat. What's up, man? I think I was actually just giving you a shout out on the Wall of Fame. Didn't I just say that I didn't want to push him to an S3 or an S2 and then I immediately did the thing that I said I wasn't going to do? Son of a B Manny. Well, that was fun. Redwood equals run. What? Why? You just said stop chat. Yeah, if we go back to... Hold on. We'll go back to the Wall of Fame here. I'm pretty sure Redwood was on there. Or am I misspeaking? Oh, it's Redwood. On the far right there. Yeah, I was looking at red rum. Okay. Ugh. My bad. Printing a Doom Guy helmet now, and it's been a real pain. Nice. 3D printing? It's actually a lot of fun. Is anybody else into that kind of stuff? Did you stop playing MCOC altogether, Joel? What's your prestige? Yes, I put down the game and honestly didn't pick it up for about 3 years. Current prestige is 9600. Actually just ranked up my very first rank 3 6-star. And don't have the ISO to take her all the way up, so that's fun. Yeah, I started playing again. I mean, I even say that loosely. At the beginning of this year, sort of around February, March. Hasn't been really until the last probably 3 months, 2-3 months, that I really have been logging in every day. I think you need a Milk Beast GIF for a dono. You know what? Now that you mentioned that, hang on a second. Let me add... I want to talk about a throwback. Let me find the Milk Beast image. Actually, I don't have it. Shoot, I forgot. I don't have it. Good old Milk Beast. That kid, I'm going to have to bring him on stream sometime. He's nuts, man. He is me through and through. This world is not ready for another version of me. What's the Wall of Fame? The Wall of Fame... sorry for those that have heard me explain this a couple times already. The Wall of Fame, back in the day when we were streaming, the top dono for the end of each stream was considered the Stream King. And I had all kinds of just different little dumb trophies and rewards. Basically little images that were tied to each stream. And you would earn that. And I would keep track of all of that stuff on the Wall of Fame. Which there was a lot more animation to it back in the day. But at the beginning and end of each stream, it would play just as a way to recognize the people that were supporting the channel. I thought it was a fun way of doing it. I was talking about the beginning of the stream, if it was something that you guys wanted me to bring back. I'm always just sort of trying to find a way to just say thank you for all of the support. And I really do mean that. I'm not trying to like pull people into donating. Like, I really, really appreciate it, but that's not at all what's going on. Just trying to say thank you. Joel, I wasn't around in the old days. Are you 100% free to play? No, I'm probably about 96.8% free to play. I did buy the sigil for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months maybe. Fred Bledsoe, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I purchased the sigil for a couple of months. I don't currently have it. I haven't had it for probably the last 2 months, maybe. Yeah, I was just trying to find a way to boost my progression a little bit as I got back into the swing of things. As far as like all of the big deals, like the 4th of July stuff, Cyber Weekend, Christmas, never bought any of that stuff. I bought a dollar crystal one time. Is that where I got Blade from? I'm trying to remember. That was a big deal too. I'm pretty sure it was Blade. No, I can't remember. Ever considered Line Boss instead of Stream King? Line Boss. I've never been fond of Stream King. It conveys the idea, but it doesn't roll off the tongue like I would want it to. You can quote me on that. Yeah, I'd be down for Line Boss. Line Boss. The biggest thing, and if I need your guys' help, I feel like our collective brain power can come up with a good idea. I need some ideas. SCCP. Really, 666? Come on, man. Glad to have you in the chat. Yeah, so the next big thing I need to work on is getting the membership and everything back together. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas for all of that, but I need to get logos and emojis and everything. I think a lot of that stuff is still tied to the Fortnite streaming that we were doing. Yeah, so please do not become a member to any of that right now. It's kind of embarrassingly bad. There's actually a guy, and I feel like I need to message him, that he has been a member, and maybe he canceled it recently, but he was a member from like 2018 all the way up until about like 2-3 months ago. I think he forgot that his credit card was on there. I think his mom finally tracked him down. For those new to Joel's stream, he's a great streamer that would be as big as Seaton or BG if not for the potato internet. I don't know about any of that. I do appreciate it. Yeah, all I can say is we were growing at a really good clip, man. You guys were all just incredibly generous. I'll just put it that way. And I almost didn't want to say anything because I knew somebody would do it. But hey, KC Card, dude, you have the honor. You're the first member. You're the very first member. He said, well, whoops, there must be a delay. I remember a lot of that stuff. A lot of that stuff was tied to Fortnite. I don't even know. The image must be some sort of default. Okay, well, it's got to happen now. I got to do it for KC. We're going to have to get the logos and everything updated. Where's White Mummy at? Where is my assistant? I forgot I can't yell. So my son's room is right above where I'm streaming. He's probably... he is laying in bed literally like 8 feet from where I am yelling at. And he told me last night, or this morning, because I drove him to work. And he's like, why were you yelling last night? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Could you hear me? He's like, yeah, you kept yelling. I'm like, well, Daddy was playing video games with another adult man in the dark late at night over the internet. So don't question anything, please. But yeah, I feel kind of bad because I kind of want to scream and yell because I'm kind of a screamer. It's just the way it is. Deal with it. But I also feel bad because he's trying to sleep. Hey, Bustero. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the chat this evening. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Go with Line Leaders or Line Legion. Ooh, Line Legion? Kind of like that. I don't know. I just feel like at some point I'm going to come up with something and it's just going to like... It's just going to take me and I'm just going to know. And even the ones that sound okay, I'm not fully there yet, you know? I'm yelling because I'm a winner, son. I love that. You and BG were neck and neck sub-wise back in 2017. That is actually not accurate entirely. Yeah, when I met Brian, so when I was first getting into streaming, I think he had somewhere around... I remember him celebrating and like us pushing him over 30,000 subs. I think he had like 18,000, maybe. So by the time I hit 11, I think he was somewhere around like 35 to 40. Seaton was bouncing around, I want to say like 70, 80. Time to soundproof the walls. We're moving. I know I've talked about that before, but there might be a lot of new people that didn't know it. It's not going to happen like soon, but soon-ish. I've got property that we purchased this year. I'll have to show you guys sometime. It's beautiful. It's about 2.5 acres, backs up to nothing. But yeah, we're going to build. I'm designing, I can't take all the credit. Me and my wife, we're designing the whole house. Really, really excited about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a room all to myself down in the basement. It's gonna be nobody above me. We're gonna set up green screens. It's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. Let's see here. The front line, that actually, my wife had suggested that one too. It's just gonna take me, and I'm gonna know. I don't know how else to put it. It's like I told Brian last night. I just kept yelling going left in the Incursions, and it's a lot of this game is just by feel, you know? You just got to go where the game takes you. Sunspotted, I'm new here, Mr. Line. Well, Sunspotted, you might want to put a little bit more sunscreen on, for one. For two, you don't have to call me Mr. Line. That's very official. It's kind of you. You can call me whatever you want. I'm happy to have you in here. The biggest J. Oh God, I almost said something so inappropriate. I hope my mother isn't listening. Yeah, we're gonna leave that one there. So what was it like coming back and seeing all these new champs in the game? It was terrifying. Yeah, it was terrifying. I don't know how else to put it, man. Very, very scary. Hey, Red Dog. You guys. I'm really, genuinely embarrassed. Club 801. I forgot that's what it was called. Oh, my word. I appreciate it. I mean, you made history. We got KC as #1 and Red Dog as #2. Yeah, you guys are incredibly kind, but hang tight. We're going to update that stuff. For reals. What was I saying? Somebody remind me. I felt like it was important. Oh, yeah. Coming back to the game after all this time with all the champions. It was really, really scary for me. I talked about this a little bit last week when we came back. Come on, it's 11 p.m. Say it. I'm not going to say it. Because then it'll get clipped and it'll just follow me along forever. Yeah, so one of the things that I really hung my hat on and enjoyed was making content that... is that the way I want to say that? I enjoyed getting down into the nitty-gritty of each character and really breaking down how to best utilize them, where to utilize them, how to play them. Had a really just had a really good idea of the game in general, and I enjoyed answering questions, and it's a lot like what Brian does. Like, my stream used to be a lot like that. You know, people would just come in, a lot of advice and stuff given based upon videos. So coming back into the game, I knew I wasn't going to have that level of knowledge, and so it kind of scared me a little bit, because it's like, well, am I wasting people's time? Like, I don't want to waste people's time, but I just got to the point where it's like, listen, I enjoy doing this. If people want to hang out and have a good time, we'll just see what happens. So here we are. I think, did we lose internet? No, we didn't lose internet, because we've got Aaron C. #3. You guys. Oh, stop it. Aaron, I appreciate it, man. I really do. You guys, you just blow me away. I sound like a broken record, but it's been this way for a long time. This is nothing new. Okay, I guess the game is frozen. Do we have maintenance tonight? We don't have maintenance tonight. I know how to press the space bar now. Buttholder, are you okay? Joel, do you remember Terry Berry? Yeah, actually, I think I do. I don't think he hung out in my chat a lot. I think he was mostly over in Brian's, if I remember correctly. Speaking of Brian, is he on? Shouldn't he be on somewhere around now? Let's check Twitter. Let's see. I started watching his mass sig up video and got distracted because I had to put my kids to bed. BG must be on. I'm telling you, he just gets on here and he ruins everything. He just does. All right, we're trying to get it back. We're trying to get it up. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I just wanted to do the scene transition again to show off White Mummy's work. We'll get the audio tied back into that for tomorrow evening. Yeah, anything nice that happens on the channel, we got to give White Mummy all the props for that. You are still entertaining to listen to and play along with without the expertise. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Looks like there was a network error. Please try again. Don't do this to me. Come on. But we won that game. Get Kabam on the line. Where is Adora at? Do I still have her on speed dial? She never picked up back then. I don't know why she'd pick up now. No maintenance and BG is late. I am not shocked by... Well, I am shocked that there's no maintenance. I was kind of excited when I remembered that it was Tuesday. For a potential Wormax stream. By the way, when I was playing Wormax the other night, there were a lot of people. I think there were like 3 or 4 people that were all partied up using my tag. So if you want to play Wormax, if you're ever on, always jump into the party with my tag, because you'll see everybody else that's using the same tag you can play with. And if I hop on there, obviously I'll be able to play with you. But the party tag we're using now is just MCOC. So just you type MCOC in, hop in, and off you go. Pretty hyped. Just faced Act 6.2 Sinister boss for the first time and almost soloed him. Just took 20% revive with Captain, Angela, and Heimdall synergy. Nice. I just made it through Act 6 myself. Finally made it through. Joel, Adora doesn't work there anymore. What? Yeah, I realized that. It was just a throwback. They are pulling your leg, Joel. I could hear all BG's yops. His yops? That sounds inappropriate, but I kind of want to know more. Dora is no longer a Kabam employee. I think she actually left when I was still playing. It's been a while. Aldo! What's up, Joel? Welcome back to MCOC. I'm a longtime subscriber of your channel. You were one of the first YouTubers that I started following. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. It's nice to hear... nice to hear from people that maybe have been lurking in the background. Because I know there's a lot of people that talk in chat, but there's a ton more people that just support the channel that you never hear from. So I appreciate having you here. Hope to see more of you. I'm just gonna keep going until Brian gets on. So here it is, boys and girls. I'd like to get to 2 mil. Finish it off at 2 mil tonight. What is it, Tuesday night? So I've got Wednesday and Thursday until noon. I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow. Do you think the dentist would be annoyed if I sat there and played MCOC while they're wrist deep in my cheeks? That's... Hold on. That... I regret every word I just said. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm just going to pretend like it didn't happen. How long has it been, Joel? Since what? My wife with the big eyes. I honestly... My mom is going to be so mad at me. I did not mean that. You know, because their hands are in your mouth. I just meant like, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. Yeah, the phrasing, it could have been better. Hopefully your dentist plays MCOC and is lurking in the background. I'd be down with that. What is up with this? Do you guys see? Okay, it's loading back in. Are we gonna have a secret stealth Tuesday maintenance? You know what I was just remembering while I was embarrassing myself, just talking about Wormax? We always, do you remember we used to end the streams by playing one round of Wormax to see how far we could get? Just hide in Wormax laughing at that, Michael. The words were coming out and I couldn't stop it. It happened, okay? Please don't clip that. Please. Could be good content for the OnlyFans channel. Yeah, we'll get that up and running before the membership. How about that? See, Ricky. Oh. Joel got adventurous in the last 2 years. That's a fact. That is a fact. Spend too much time on Brian's streams and your mind, it just goes places you never thought it would. Oh man, okay. All right. Moving on. Does Brian still have, and actually I take that back as I'm saying it, I know the answer. He used to have the Cade Discord that he shared. Is that true? Is that false? Because if Cade isn't using it anymore, although I'm not entirely sure what I would use it for. It was kind of fun back in the day. We had the Discord for all the Wormax stuff, but I never really got to play with Cade. He was kind of in between. Oh. And to think that I did that to myself. Like, I spent time creating that and put that on my stream. Oh. The vol, it's only at 20%. I turned it down from 25. Aldo. It's the second time I've shouted you out tonight, man. Appreciate the dono. It's a lot of money, man. I appreciate it. You, Killer Greens, and BG were the three people that got me interested in MCOC. This was about 4 years ago. I'm still going strong. Glad you are back. Killa, he might be lurking in here tonight, but I'm pretty sure he was in the stream last night for a hot second. Yeah, that was a name. That's a name that you just, I mean, you would have had to been here 4 or 5 years ago. He did a lot of, if I'm remembering correctly, he did a lot of like comics, didn't he? Like he collected comics and I think he would give them away, right? I think he would stream and he would do giveaways of his comics. I think that's a thing. Good shout out, Aldo. God bless you for playing MCOC this entire time. Do you have plans to bring the podcast back? Maybe call up another creator every week. I would really like to do that. I would really like to do that. The only issue that I'm running into right now is just a matter of time. Like, I work all day. Up early, get home, got stuff to do around the house. Still have family that I'm trying to see and be involved with. So by the time kids go to bed, take a shower, like it's time to stream. And then stream ends, and I either try to get some sleep, or I've got an hour or two to try to work on the stream and content. So there's just not a lot of time to do it. I was kind of running through some scenarios in my head today. I think the only way that I could make it happen is if we do sort of a regular stream schedule during the weekdays, which I'm still not entirely sure what that looks like. If I'm going to do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know, but do streaming during the weekday, and then on the weekends, give myself an opportunity to work on stream quality of life stuff, the members, all that stuff, as well as, like the podcast. So I would love to bring it back. I really, really enjoyed doing it. People seem to enjoy it, even though it was very, very basic, but got a lot of good feedback on the podcast. Also need to change the name on it. That name was so stupid. It just was. I'll never see BG the same way after that alert. I mean, I think I have more respect for him, if we're being honest. Takes a lot of cojones to flip your shirt around like that. Although, did you notice it wasn't quite a nip slip, you know? A very strategically placed camera. No, do not go back and clip that. Don't clip that. Please don't clip that. Ugh. We're a week into it and I have already ruined myself. Star has run Cade server for a while. I helped for a bit, but haven't in a long time. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. That is one thing that I didn't change at all. Do you guys remember that that's how the subs used to be? All these random little pixelated Marvel characters. I just had to go back on to Streamlabs and turn them on. He just went live. Okay, well, it's probably a good time for me to hop off then. Is that transition... I saw somebody say it was a little laggy. Is it laggy?
The road is calling. It's time.
Yeah, let me know how that looked. That was courtesy of White Mummy. Hopefully you're going to take advantage of his incredible skill to sort of up the ante on the stream. But that stuff just takes time. Do we still have the Falcon Punch? Mike Mac, we do. Yes. We still have the Falcon Punch. I disabled a bunch of them. There was a Leroy. I think it was like 3 for Lee. There was a Leroy Jenkins one. I think I disabled that one. Yeah. It's clipping a lot and it's laggy. Okay. It's what I needed to know. We'll work on it. Might need to convert it into I don't know, something else. Chat is lagging on your end. It's at least a minute and a half behind. Do I need to scroll down? That's interesting. So what I am seeing, yeah, what I see is what you see. I don't know. There's still a lot to work out. All right, so today is Tuesday, and tomorrow that would be Wednesday. So I think Wednesday nights, I'm tied up pretty good with some other responsibilities that that are going to take me away from the house until late in the evening. That happens every Wednesday. So Wednesdays are not great days for me to stream. They're long days. So I think what we're going to continue to do is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday for sure are going to be live streams, and probably Fridays. Unless we got like family events or something going on, in which case I might just stream later. And then we'll take the weekends off. So probably will not be back tomorrow. But for sure we'll be back on Thursday. Lots of love all around. Give yourselves plenty of hugs. A little peck on the cheek. Yeah, lots of love in the chat tonight. Oh, it's in top chat? What is going? Has it been this way the whole time? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're professionals here, ladies and gentlemen. Is that better? I'm sorry. If I have been screwing up the chat this whole night, my bad. All right. On that note, let's get out of here. All right. I will see you guys on Thursday. What I was trying to say is thank you for all the love. And the 3 new members, Red Dog, Aaron, and KC. You will go down in infamy. Super chatters tonight. You guys are incredibly generous. Aldo. We had Aldo, T. Ricky, Easy. Shout out to Carry On, because I know he watches these VODs the next day. Buddy, I really appreciate it. We're going to get you to 100 subs. I didn't really give you a shout out tonight. I forgot, but we'll get you tomorrow. Yeah, I think that was it. All right, boys and girls, go have fun with Brian. Give him a big kiss on his shiny forehead. And we will see you on Thursday.